So I'd given a talk in which I'd compared the Ritvikism in one sense, it's not seeing any difference between the prakat and aprakat, the two different phases. Srila Prabhupada, he opened one lecture it was on the disappearance day of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So Srila Prabhupada said there are two phases, prakat and aprakat. When the spiritual master is present and when he's not present. But they don't want to make any difference whatsoever. So there are statements from Srila Prabhupada, and from Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the Vaishnavas live in sound, but it's not exactly the same. The spiritual master is always present with you, but it's not exactly the same. There is a difference. We don't make a samadhi of the guru before he passes away, for instance, and we do after he passes away. There is a difference. You can prepare food to offer to him, but it's not, and you do that in the samadhi in particular, but it's not exactly the same that he'll directly as we see eat it, and we don't see him going through, as we did with Srila Prabhupada, exhibiting the pastimes of sickness, for instance. Some days he wouldn't eat anything. If there are managerial problems in the Ritvik camp or philosophical differences, they can say, let's go and ask Srila Prabhupada. Well, you can't do that nowadays in the way that we could do previously. There is a difference. So I pointed it out with a rather grotesque analogy of an Alfred Hitchcock film. Have you heard of Alfred Hitchcock, Anand? You haven't heard of him. Just see. He was such a famous person when I was a kid for making... He was a British, I must say he was British, but actually in America he made fame for making horror movies. So one of the movies was that you'll find throughout the whole film that the man is talking to his mother, but the mother doesn't reply, and you don't see the face of the mother, you just see from behind. And then at the end of the film you see the front of the mother and it's a skeleton. She's dead. So he didn't accept the fact that she had passed away. So it's a grotesque example, and I'll probably get quoted again in there.